When it comes to fashion, Japan is an utter contradiction. In a society that seems to praise conformity, how is it possible that some of the world's most unique fashions stem directly from Japan? Can such a culture clash exist so harmoniously? Or is it really not as harmonious as we think? So I headed to Tokyo to find out. But I knew nothing about the fashion scene here or where the cool spots are, and I sorely needed some real summer clothes because I was dying in Kyoto last week. It's so hot outside, and I only have clothes that I brought from Boston to LA for the winter. So I'm gonna be really, really hot, and let's pray that I don't melt. So obviously, it was time for some shopping. Rather than starting with the more mainstream places like Shibuya, I was curious what trends were coming from the fashion underground. So I first headed over to Shimokitazawa. I haven't yet filmed anybody in Tokyo, so the first thing I'm doing, I'm going on Papago and I'm like teaching myself basic words in Japanese. I just learned the word for dress, which is fukuso, and then pantsu, shatsu. If I want to say like, where did you buy it from? Pantsu wa toko de katta no. So now I know. While the neighborhood has become more commercialized in recent years, it's still considered Tokyo's vintage and thrifting capital, with some of the most unique and creative looks stemming from this area. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Harajuku.
What is this store?
Huskies, West Coast, California.
Ah, I'm from California.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, good.
So you're wearing Huskies?
Yeah.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, that's right.
Why is buying secondhand clothing so popular in Tokyo now?
I can understand so in English.
日本語わかりません。Both of us are trying so hard to talk.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so after my struggle bus conversation with Haruki, I finally learned the Japanese word for thrift shop, which is furugiya, which made interviewing, oh my god, so much easier.
柴井孝之です。
シャツはどこで買ったの？
T シャツは地元の古着屋さんのオリジナル T シャツ。
靴は？
靴も古着屋さんで買いました。これお父さんの父のやつ。東京かわかんないですけど、やっぱその有名人、菅田将暉とか、そういう有名人の人が着てて話題になった感じだと思います。
こんにちは。ベストがどこで買ったの？
古着屋さん、この系列店で、あとは下北のソーワット、シャツはユニクロ、
おー、ユニクロ。
パンツは古着屋さん、9番目。
Ooh, outfit すごい! So I actually like this store because it's cheap. I was in Shimokitazawa like 5 years ago and I was getting things for like 500 yen, and now I'm like going into stores and it's like 9,000 yen for a t-shirt, and I'm like, what the flip? What's your name?
マオト
シャツはどこで買ったの？
下北沢
下北沢?
Yeah, here.
パンツは？
メゾンスペシャル
Who's?
Dr. March
Me too. Except yours are much cleaner than mine. Suspenders?
Maybe 下北沢
Shimokitazawa?
Yeah, メゾンスペシャル
You look so good.
Thank you.
Guys, tragedy. Tragedy. I thrifted one shirt in Shimokitazawa. One. And then you know what I did? You know what I did? I cropped it way too short and now it looks so stupid on me. I was like, I need more color in my wardrobe. Oh my god, this has long sleeves and it's vintage and it's like California Bell helmets and it's so cute. And then I go and I hack it off up to like here. Oh my god, this would have been such a cute outfit right now if it only was like an inch longer. You know what? If you want this, hit me up on IG. I will sell it to you for like $7, okay? Because someone needs to enjoy this. Ugh, R.I.P. But after gaining familiarity with the street fashion scene, I wanted to know what Tokyo's fashion industry thought of all this. Do designers and stylists feel like leaders within Japanese culture or rebels?
Oh, so we're studying?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You should tell me.
This is Hiro. We actually met in New York City when I got his outfit on the street, and it just turns out that he works as a stylist in Tokyo, so naturally I had to pick his brain. How did you become a stylist?
It's totally accident. Before becoming fashion stylist, I was engineer.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh my
like
gosh.
the computer, like sitting, in the whole day. But I feel like I want to express my feeling more.
How did you get your first styling job? Did you work for free in the beginning?
Exactly. It's called like test shoot. I asked for the members like model, stylist. It was totally free, but it's nice opportunity for me to
Practice.
Yeah, exactly.
Where are we right now?
We are in huge rental shop in Tokyo called Sling.
Okay, so none of us like actually explained this place very well. It's called Cord 3, and it is like the largest clothing rental shop in Tokyo where like you can rent clothes for magazine shoots and commercial shoots. It has like 3 floors. It's just really cool. I'm an accessories girl.
I want to take part in the Paris Fashion Week with these clothes in a few years.
Oh yes. In a few years, we'll both be there.
Yeah.
Together.
Yes.
Oh my god, these are, I feel like these are taller than my actual leg. So, you're a stylist, you say, right?
Yes, I'm a stylist.
Can you style me today?
Okay. What kind of set do you like?
Punk style? Okay, I lied. I wanted to be difficult on purpose, so the theme was punk, modest, and insane. We're gonna make this a little bit harder. I'm gonna give you only 10 minutes to find me in mail.
10 minutes.
Yep.
Okay, I will do my best.
Yeah. Okay, go.
2 hours later.
Ready? What is this, Hiro? What is this?
Oh, you like fluffy thing, right?
I got distracted by all the fluffy.
So I just add the original punk style, but the color is very coherent.
I look like a punk Queen Elizabeth I.
Exactly.
In Japan and in Tokyo, when they dress kawaii, when they dress crazy Harajuku, are they accepted within Japanese society, or are these people considered rebellious?
I think the people who are not familiar with the fashion trend feel like they're kind of like outsider or something. Oh, it's too vivid from you. But the people like me in the fashion industry is very sensitive to those kind of people to catch the trend. I always come to Harajuku also like as a work, but I always check their style.
So they're like almost beyond rebels, they're leaders.
Exactly.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
But every fashion industry has so many stylistic genres involved, and I wanted to delve into what Tokyo's clean-cut commercial fashion world thought of Harajuku experimentalism. So I am on my way to see my friend Erica. She is somewhere around here, and she's going to introduce me to a few places in Harajuku that has like more of the fashion industry. Hey! How are you?
Good, humid,
Oh my
hot,
god, so
Tokyo.
hot. Believe it or not, Erica and I actually met on TikTok, where she also makes videos on street style, but unlike Hiro, whose style breaks a lot of boundaries, Erica's experience tends to skew more European and clean cut.
This is a more vintage. Kardashian and all these celebrities went here. Everything's Chanel. If you look over there, it's also Chanel.
Basically Chanel vomit.
Exactly. This place is literally Sephora of Japan. If you ever want to touch up, just like grab these pads. Acting as if I know what, what I'm doing.
What, you're not a professional? I totally thought you were. I'm like not even sure I look so good.
You look good.
Thank you.
I honestly, your hair is like dream. Like, I'm like, oh my god, Ariel. I'm not even kidding. You're like, how do I look? I'm like, Ariel.
Why the f you lying? Why you always lying?
You were mentioning before how like everyone around, like they're dressed in like neutrals or blacks or like
Pastels, flowers.
Do you think Harajuku style or Harajuku people are accepted within greater Japanese society?
Probably not. They don't really want to conform in society because Japanese culture is all about conforming. That's probably why there's a lot of people who wear neutral, because not a lot of people could judge you based on that.
To prove this point, Erica took me to a men's showcase for upcoming Japanese brand Iranisa.
Oh, that looks so cool. Not a regular jacket at all. It's so loud but subtle. You know what I mean? Look at the sleeve. Review.
For menswear on a woman that's tiny. This is gorgeous, actually. It's funny, it can almost be like unisex because I have shape. This is a place that I would never have been able to go to if not for Erica. When I was walking around, especially in Kyoto, I felt like I fit in with my clothes for the first time because as an Orthodox Jew, I dress modestly. And like in America, I always feel like I stick out 100% because like I'm constantly covered. But in Kyoto, my clothes fit in. So like, why do you think that dichotomy is able to survive like at the same time? Like, what's going on here?
You tell me.
Konnichiwa!
Konnichiwa.
So what's your name?
My name is Aya Fukushima.
And what do you do?
I'm a stylist in Japan. I like a magazine Vogue, Figaro, Numero, El Japon, and more. 日本はなんかそのすごい保守的コンサバティブだし、みんなおじさんとかはグレーのスーツを着てみんな同じような服を着てるけど、多分それに対してのなんかアンチテーゼというか、若い子たちはそのみんなその一緒であることへのなんかこうフラストレーションみたいなやつを持ってる人もやっぱいるし、自分の主張を服で表現したいみたいな、みんなと一緒では嫌だっていう層が一定層いて、草むらの中の一輪花、みんな草だったら楽しくなくて、花があるとみんなワーオっていう風になるみたいな感じで、なんかみんななんか 花になりたいんじゃないけど、なんかこうみんなグラスじゃつまらないみたいな人たちがそういう原宿スタイルっていうのをなんか作っている気がして。ありがとう。
But just as things were going so well, of course, they had to start crumbling. I'm in the middle of editing this video, and I just realized that I didn't even get a single salaryman interview. Not a single person outside of the fashion industry. I think subconsciously I knew that it was going to be very hard to interview someone not in fashion, so I just kept kind of like putting it off until I finally like got back to LA and I didn't even get a single interview that wasn't in fashion. Honestly, that's half a documentary. That's half a perspective. People in the fashion industry are not the mainstream. They're just one tiny subsect of what people in Tokyo are actually thinking. What am I gonna do right now? I'm back in LA. I can't just go to Tokyo. Oh my God. Can I go back to Tokyo? No, I can't do What am I gonna do? I think I'm just gonna have to go out into the streets of LA and just like find like a random Japanese person. Yeah, I know, I was that loopy. Of course, I didn't find anyone. Yeah, no, this isn't working. But just as I was finally about to give up, a Japanese family actually wandered into the coffee shop I was working in, and I decided to try one last time. What's your name?
My name is Julie.
Genpachi Tanaka.
What do you do for a living?
Medical doctor.
Oh, so also both medical.
Yes.
Why do you think people are drawn to like the crazy Harajuku fashion?
日本の文化がやっぱり関係してると思うんですけど、アニメだったりとか漫画のキャラクターだったりとか、そういうのからこう派生されたような気もします。
ストレスフルって日本語英語ですよね。それがもう自己表現として爆発したんじゃないかな。
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles right now. I like couldn't find anyone on the streets in Tokyo, and then I found like Japanese people. Thank you so much. Seriously, you saved my video. At this point, I felt like I had interviewed everybody except for people in Harajuku. So of course, you know where I went next. I don't want to go in there. I'm having like suffocation issues. I will get squished like a bug. No, I'm not going in right now. So instead I went to get my hair cut at White Hair, which is right nearby. I actually had a really embarrassing story happen with one of the hairstylists. Like, it was mortifying and it keeps me up at night sometimes. So if you want to hear the tea to that, it's going to be up on my Patreon. But all you need to know for now is that everyone at White is super nice, really funny, and slightly weirded out that I set up a whole tripod in the middle of their hair salon. I know, they're all laughing at me. now we can start again. I'm like editing this footage and I'm embarrassed. I can't. And it's finished. Thank you so much. Wow! What are we wearing today? Where's your shirt from? Taobao. Taobao. Oh, yeah. I know Taobao.
Okay. Made by my friends.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do you choose to dress in Harajuku style?
Playing a game every day, like cosplay. Every day is new. It's from a Japanese brand named Playful. Taobao. Yeah. And it's from Unif.
Oh, Unif! They have really cool like goth style. And wait, can we show the? Oh my God, those are eyes. Where did you get those from? Taobao. Oh my God, you're. Look at the nails. Did you get that like in Harajuku?
From online as well.
You look so cool. What's your style inspiration?
Fruits magazine, Gothic, and Lolita. Kind of stuff.
What draws you to dress in Harajuku style?
Instagram. I don't know. Just love it.
Konnichiwa.
What's your name?
Kenshin.
Kenshin, nice to meet you. シャツはどこで買ったの？
ジュンレット。
すごい。ベストが？
ベストがH&M。
カバン？
ベージュブルー。
パンツは？
パンツもジュンレットシャツと一緒。
おお、same as shirt。靴？
靴はナイキ。
ナイキ。すごい。ありがとうございます。
I'm Shinikake.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
シャツはどこで買ったの？
I don't know. It's famous of the brand.
It's cool.
Thank you. It's from honestly.
靴？
It's from New York, Comedy Garrison.
Oh, your necklace? this?
I don't know. It's I bought by Harajuku.
I love all of your piercings.
Thank you.
Hi, what's your name?
My name is Leana.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And where's your shirt from?
It's my mom.
Oh, really? What about your belt?
Spins.
I love spins. And your bag?
It's my mom.
You're rocking your mom today.
Yes.
Looks so good. Thank you so much.
In Japan, I feel being fashionable, feeling the special inspiration from the artwork is not normal, but it should be normal.
Your designs are things that I've never seen before in my life, and they're so innovative. So you are going to change Japanese culture 100%. I believe it.
I hope so.
But there was one demographic whose opinion I hadn't managed to get yet. What did the elders of Tokyo society think about their grandchildren shifting the norms and dressing in fashions that are seemingly antithetical to the mainstream? To find out, I headed to Sugamo, which is known as the Harajuku for grandmas. Recommended to me by the dude who works reception at the hotel I stayed at. You know who you are. God bless you. This is a street dedicated to the latest fashions for older people. You want the latest canes, flowered hats, or umbrellas? Sugamo is the place to go. So it seems getting an older person to talk to me is a little bit harder than I anticipated. A lot of people look at my request to on my phone and are like, no. So I've kind of been wandering around for the past 20 minutes.
1 hour later.
You don't even understand what ended up happening. So many shopkeepers ended up helping me try to find an older person to speak to. One shopkeeper took me to another shopkeeper who tried to look for her mother, but she wasn't there. So then that shopkeeper took me to another shopkeeper. And then in the end, I got...
いろんな顔になんだ描いてやったり、こうやって頭つけたりする人、ああいう人もね、確かに若い人は自由の世の中になっていく。昔からでもそういう昔ながらのやり方で遊んでた、ね、若い人もいたけど、意味にもこういう化粧とかこのあれがね、普段の時はちょっとあんまりにも行き過ぎてるんじゃないかと思うけどね、しょうがないわね。どう？ねえ、どうも。ともこちゃんなんかは。
I'm so grateful to the people in this street and to Sagama who were helping me. You know, I was like, I barely know Japanese, and I was showing them I'm trying to make this YouTube video, and they were trying to help me so much, and I'm just so grateful. So to the people of Sagamo, to the people who work here, arigatou gozaimasu, hontoni arigatou gozaimasu. Also, the older lady gave me little napkins, and it has little dragons on it. Kawaii. Arigatou gozaimasu. I'm so thankful. And now I have a plane to catch in 2 hours.